I find it hard to maintain my concentration. Yeah, a lot of athletes struggle with concentration. Definition of concentration is the ability to perform with a clear and present focus. And a definition of focus is your central point of your attention. And attention is what you're observing. So therefore, concentration is controlling your attention. As athletes, they're typically in one of four dimensions. You're either internal, wide or narrow, or external, wide or narrow. And this changes depending on what you're doing, what sport, and at what point in the game or match you are. So, for example, if you're external, broad or wide, you might be focusing on what the other player's doing or where your coach is and things like this. If you're external narrow, you might be focusing on your ball toss on a serve in tennis, say. Internal broad, you could be analysing shot selection or things like this before you hit a shot, say. Or you could be internal narrow, where you're preparing, so you could be saying things to yourself, talking to yourself before you take a shot, say, or something like that. So typically things can go wrong. People can get distracted. External distractors, competitors, spectators. Internal distractors could be self-talk or fatigue or emotional arousal, say. So sometimes athletes, to improve concentration, they might look at what they can control and what they can't control. Controlling the controllables, not focusing on things you've got no control over. Situation training, so simulation of pressure environments that you might experience in real life scenarios. Distraction drills, where you try and get athletes to get distracted on purpose so they can keep the focus on the right thing at the right time. And concentration cues, so developing a list of positive cues, self-talk visual cues to help them regain focus in the right dimension for the right time situation. So we can improve concentration. A lot of athletes do lose concentration, but we can work with athletes to improve this because it is important to be focusing on the right things at the right time as an athlete, whether you're an amateur or professional.